long Magic Stylers. These rollers, we set them in Madison. These rollers are the same rollers that we set in Christie a little bit earlier. We've got them for you in 2 different sizes. The long and the short. You're getting 14 rollers. That's a lot. 14 rollers, and you're able to pay for them over 4 months. So we talked about Modern Curl. Well, this is Modern Curl Part 2. Oh, I can't say it. I can't say it. It's Part 2, the revenge of the curl. All right, so Christy, our blonde bombshell, Marilyn Monroe would be jealous of Christy. And here, look at the bounce and the curl. Because now remember, modern curl, let's just set that up for everybody, Ryan. What's the difference between regular curl or old-fashioned curl and modern?
You know, I just feel like old-fashioned curl is just very a basic curl. It could be crunchy looking, it could just be drab looking, and as long as it just has curl on the bottom, everybody got excited about it. Modern curl, I just feel like it brings it back to that whole classic look, that endless look that Marilyn Monroe look that you were talking about before. With that volume up top, that big wave, that beautiful, without being very, like, I would say Def Leppard about it, very controlled, beautiful, beautiful classic look.
I love that. I love the Def Leppard reference. Okay, so wait a minute. Quick question for you. Did we use all 14 rollers in Christy's hair?
Yes, full set on her head.
In Christy's hair.
And I use smaller sections on Christy.
Okay, so smaller sections on Christy. What does that do for us when we do smaller?
You know what? With hair this length, I kind of just wanted to bump up the top a little bit and give her a little bit more volume. So smaller sections are definitely going to give you a little bit more volume at the root area. Okay. So I'm taking them out the same direction and the same angle that I put them in. I did over direct all of her hair. I'm just gonna flip this over here real quick.
Did you spray anything in the hair?
I didn't spray. Now, usually if I were to go into this and I just wanted a longer lasting, if we were gonna do like a photo shoot or something that would be like runway, I would definitely go in and spray as I was setting, but a lot of people tend to just kind of go overboard with the spray as they're setting the hair, and they feel like it gets a little bit too intense. So I'm gonna show you how to do it there at home, and we didn't spray anything in her hair beforehand, but I'm gonna go back into it with that perfect hold, and I'm just gonna finish the look with spray.
Okay, all right. Well,
so I'm just dropping them.
And look at these sections. Look at how bouncy they are. My gosh, it's like hair upon hair upon hair.
I know.
I didn't even know Christy had that much hair.
Right?
Me either.
I know. It's like a pleasant surprise, right? Now, do we always remove the rollers from the top?
I tend to remove the rollers from where I started the set.
Okay.
Because at that time,
it's set.
Yes, exactly. So if you finish the whole entire head and you don't have time to let them stay into the hair, finish the whole set because the front is definitely going to be cooled off if you started in the front.
And it's important for it to be cooled off because that's how you know that the style will stay in place.
Correct.
Okay.
Just remember, anytime that you style your hair, even if it's with the blow dryer, you put heat on it with the round brush, or if you put rollers in your hair, heat is what's creating that curl. The coolness or room temperature, once it cools down, that's what's setting that curl. And that's what's gonna make your style last all day long.
Okay, so we've got just a couple more left, about
Dropping
2 or 3
out the
more
back.
of these left. And remember guys, this was a full set of the large curlers. We've got the shorter ones available as well. And is that it? That's all of them?
That's it.
Oh my gosh, look at the volume, guys. Look at all the bounce and the volume. I mean, look at all the hair. It looks like we added hair to her head.
Now I'm gonna go back to the style dryer, and I'm just taking the paddle brush attachment. Now this goes onto the dryer itself, but I'm gonna use it as a paddle brush.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go into her hair and just brush it through.
Now do you go all the way through to the end?
I do. I just brush it all the way through, just like this. Now this is not going to destroy any of the work that you put into it.
Okay.
I'm just enhancing that volume, enhancing that smoothness, and that shine.
Ooh. Oh,
look at that. Look at that
goodness.
shine that I got into her blonde right there. Isn't that great?
Wow. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. I mean, for real. This is like that moment where like a Hollywood starlet makes her grand entrance with this beautiful blonde, platinum blonde hair, but all this volume and this curl. And to know that she did it without using like harsh heat, no, kind of like, 460-degree heat.
Yeah, you don't need all of that.
No, you don't need it at all. In fact, the MagicStylers, what's really cool about them is the fact that they don't get too hot.
They don't at all. And that's what I was saying, that safe heat that's coming off of those rollers themselves, you can hold on to them. You're not burning yourself as you're styling the hair. But look at that volume that I have in her hair right there. Isn't that great? I mean, It's so pretty. It's so soft looking. And it's just all about over directing, and that's how you're gonna create that look with the shorter hair, with that bob.
Yeah, and guys, if you want that hairspray that Ryan was using, we've got it for you in a duo. It's a $52 value that today you're getting for $34.90. Both of those hairspray cans are 10 ounces, so they're huge cans of hairspray. And then we're gonna finish this off with the Max Shine Conditioning Shine Spray Duo. Now, Ryan, would we always use it that way? Like, would we always use hairspray first,